lot of times the corset I see, hey, the breast will not be here. They're not, as in to stand. Ordinarily, to sit down and stand is a problem. Let me give a good example. Look at the Toyin Lawani. I'm sorry, if you're inviting Toyin Lawani for your wedding and you're expecting her not to dress as much as the bride, you are deceiving yourself. You are on a Jonesy level. She sat at the edge of the chair where the bride is, like the bride is here, and she just sat at the edge. The photographer had to tell her, "Ma, you can't sit there." He sweet me. He sweet me. I was so happy.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute. By the way, just got in town, and I won't let.
Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. My name is Mo, and you're welcome to the YSM Tribe, where it's all fun, love, you know, good energy, good vibe. Yes, you're at the right place. Thank you so much for joining this video. If this is your first time joining, but if this is not your first time joining as well, you know, I love you. Thank you so much. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video, makeup edition, while I also talk about something that is of, you know, very intense concern to me. And because I'm attending a wedding, this is what has brought up this conversation, and I want to just know your thoughts, and also would like to share what I think about it. So without much ado, I just had my bath and I only used my toner. I used the Aqua toner, and this is dry ready. Quick gist, guys, let me not lie, I shaved my brow myself for the first time because I'm like, I can't keep my brows grow so full. Like my brows, I shave my brows every 2 weeks. Like it becomes very bushy in 2 weeks. So I'm like, do I want to start going? Like today now, I don't have any business in the salon. I'll now carry myself because of eyebrow. So I don't know, did I do a good job? I've spoiled my brows. Anyways, I'm gonna start now with my eye pencil, and yeah, so I use this eye pencil by DD Beauty. I hope you can see it. Yeah, and this is what I use for my brows. Okay, let's start this conversation, guys. So this is the issue, right? Personally, I do not think that you have a right to get upset with me for not attending your wedding if you did not take that little time to invite me. Now, it's even worse when you tell me that, oh, but you heard from somebody else, you should have come. If you really wanted to come, you would have come. Seriously. And I've had this thing, it happens a lot. Like I've had people that don't talk to me anymore because they're like, oh, Mose didn't come for my wedding, but okay, I didn't tell her because I was swamped, I had a lot of things to do. But she should, I mean, if she really wanted to come, she should have still come, because, you know, Lagbaja told her, the Kiniko told her. How did Lagbaja hear? No, let's talk about it. How did Lagbaja hear? Was not that you told Lagbaja yourself, but you didn't. I was not so important for you to tell that you're getting married. I don't even know how to take this in. And it is the way they will come and tell you, but you, I mean, so they'll now try to emotionally push it on you, like, oh, you know, I'm swamped, I had a lot of things I'm doing, you know, my head is full, you know, but you heard, if you really cared. Did you care when you did not think that I needed to be invited for your wedding? And then now you're upset with me for not coming. I'm sorry, call me whatever you want to call me. If you do not invite me for your wedding with the same energy that you use in inviting other guests, I'm not attending your wedding. I am not attending your wedding. Moving on. Another thing that I know that is always an issue is the way people say that this person is overdressed for the wedding, this person is underdressed for the wedding, based on what the, so I've seen cases where people dress for weddings and it's like, oh, are you the bride? Why are you wearing this? Are you the bride? This dress is too much. And it really makes me ask, what is too much, what is not too much when it comes to dressing as a wedding guest? I mean, if I love to look good, and this is what makes me feel good, I'm a very fashion conscious person, I love to dress nice, I have the money to afford the things I want to buy, and I dress in line with this, what now makes me overdressed? Where is that line of this is what the bride will wear, this is what you should wear as a guest? In summary, is there a what a guest should wear to a wedding? Is there like a template? Is there like a rule book? Or do you think that people that say this is too much, you're not the bride, they are not being realistic, or they are just being too in their emotions about it? What do you think? It's time to conceal. I use the Toast concealer, Elegant concealer in Toast. Is it zooming in? I hope you can see it, but yeah, I hope you can see it in Toast. Yeah, that's what I use. And I have this makeup tray for blending, and then my makeup brush as well. Now, personally, this is what I think, right? And I feel like looking good is relative to people based on their pockets, based on their fashion sense, based on how extra or how not extra their personality allows them to be. Okay, let me give a good example. Look at Toyin Lawani. I'm sorry, if you're inviting Toyin Lawani for your wedding and you're expecting her not to dress as much as the bride, you are deceiving yourself. You are on a Jonesing level, because you know that her style is very, very out there. You know that she's extra when it comes to her fashion sense. So that kind of person now, will you have an issue with her dressing more than the bride? Will you? So you guys get it. Now, I also understand that some people overdo. Some people, allow them, they wear train. Like they'll wear a veil and wear a train as a wedding guest. Now that is where overdo and oversabi has come in. There's still that level of moderation that you need to put into your dressing as a wedding guest. Allow the bride. Where I will come in is allow the bride shine. Okay, we know that you can tend to overdo, but at least now let the bride breathe. Allow her have a day. Allow her stand out. Allow her shine as the star that she is for that day. Yeah. I'm done with my brows now, and next up I will be priming. I prime with the Stay Matte primer, and also I moisturize with the Zaron Regenerating Serum. Yeah, and I'm going to be applying those now. The next thing I'll talk about weddings. When it comes to weddings, you see those friends, those colonizer friends. I'm the best friend of the bride. So wait, everywhere the bride is, they must see you. I don't know if you've experienced it before, where you have that friend who is just very they must see me, that I'm the best friend of the bride, so you're doing everything. Okay, fine, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you cannot, in all honesty, support your friend, be that friend. But look, I would rather respect a best friend of the bride who is not everywhere. If you get me, who is not everywhere. She's visible, you know she's the best friend, but she's not doing too much. So let me give you guys a gist. I went for a wedding one time. I was on the train, right? And they had booked us at the hotel a night before. And I only knew the bride, to be honest. Like, I didn't know any other person. So it was like, okay, let me just make new friends. This girl comes late, and at the point where she comes late, so like when the bride was on the bed, another girl who was on the train was lying down by her side. And this girl, who is best friend in quotes, comes in and is all about, why are you sleeping near my best friend? You know, my best friend. Everybody looks at her like, Beleo, best friend. Who wants to take your friend? You know, she's equally our friend. And then from that moment till even the day, she's coming to be like, oh, best friend. So where it gets really interesting is that it was time to take photos, and for the trad, they had told us to wear a gold, like everybody come with a gold lace. Whatever you have, just come with something gold. And of course, now you know that gold would vary in colors and shades and the likes of it. So they had told us to sit down, and I was sitting, the photographer had put me by the person, the bride. So it was like, because I think my shade and the shade of the other person at the other end matched. So and this girl just comes. She was not there at the time. So she comes from where she was, and she's like, looking at everybody like where am I supposed to sit? And photographer is like, you are supposed to stand at the back. She's like, no, but I'm the best friend. And everybody just looks at her like, kilo shele gon safe. So you are the best friend, so what happened? It was so frustrating. At the end of the day, she's like, no, I have to sit down near my friend though. I just said, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Uncle, please, I'll go to the back. I can't even shout because she was beginning to piss me the hell off. Let me pause and do my foundation. I use the NARS foundation in Namibia. So this is what I use. I use the NARS foundation in Namibia. In Namibia. And that's what I'm going to be using today with my beauty blender. So please give me a second. I'm going to go and wet my beauty blender, then come back and continue giving this twist. So I'm done. I'm back. I'm done using my foundation. As I was saying, so I should have told the photographer that, you know what, please just let us sit down, because it was beginning to seem like if that wasn't going to happen, we're not going to take pictures. And I was already tired. We're already tired. So I said, okay, just come and sit down and take a picture. She sat down. The shades of gold in front, not right. She didn't even consider like the concept, like, oh, why was the photographer saying that it had to be the way it was? Common sense did not come on reach that level. But anyways, we should have took the picture. You would think it was going to end there. It didn't end there. After the picture now, that's how they said the bride should come and take pictures. So come and stand and take picture. Auntie goes there and starts to hype the bride. And she's saying, yeah, I want you to think of all the people that we know. Think of all the good memories we've had and smile. Give me a smile. Then they say, okay, well, bride, give us a beach resting face. And she goes, think of all the people we don't like, the people we hate. I'm like, kilo shanti, you know. What's going on with you? I was so irritated. If you are that kind of person, stop, change. And if you've done it you don't have any best friend that's getting married again, well, I don't know what was wrong with you that time. But if you have a best friend and you feel like you may be that kind of person, please don't. Because you tend to just make every other person feel uncomfortable. You are being extra. Oh, by the way, let me bust your head. Where is Sweet Me Pass? Was when it was time for the engagement. And after the engagement, you know, of course now, friends, like, you go to the back of the chair where the bride and groom, where they are seated to take a picture. Auntie, everybody went to the back. This auntie went to sit by the edge. Like, so she sat at the edge of the chair where the bride is. Like, the bride is here and she just sat at the edge. The photographer had to tell her, ma, you can't sit there. He sweet me. I was so happy. Like, you can't sit here, ma. She's like, oh, but I'm the best friend of the bride. I'm like, what the hell? The guy was like, oh yes, we know, ma, it's okay, we've heard you, but you can't stay there. You just can't stay there. I was so happy. Anyways, it started to conceal, and I used the NARS concealer in truffle. Yeah, I use it in truffle, and I've been blending it with this Elegant Pro concealer in beautiful bronze. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. The next thing I'm going to talk about, this corset madness. Corset is a madness. I don't know if it's a pandemic, if it's a madness, if it's a sickness. Who says you have to wear corset for the wedding? Who? I want to know. I want to know where it is written that if you've not worn corset for that wedding, you are not okay. You are not a guest. What in the madness? As I was saying, I don't know where it is written that your wedding dress has to have a corset. Now, I understand the fact that you want to snatch up, you know, you want your, I don't know, you just want to conceal some insecurities. But I really also believe that there are very comfortable styles that you can rock that would serve that purpose. At the same time, I know that there's also that element of trend. You know, you want to jump on trends, and you want like, there's a certain idea that you have for what you want to be trendy. But why punish yourself? A lot of times the corset I see, hey, the breast will not be here. They're not, as in to stand. Ordinarily, to sit down and stand is a problem. You'll see that demarcation, that big straight is usually bad. So is it that your tailor did you dirty, Or when you went for fitting, you didn't notice it, or you can't be bothered, you rather suffer and smile. So I've taken off my scarf here because my hair guy had to come help me fix my wig, so I had to take this off. But anyways, please guys, what I'm trying to say is that you really, honestly, genuinely do not have to wear a corset. It's not by force. It's not by force. Look for other styles that work with your body. And if you're going to do a corset at all, pull your tailor's ear so that they know, so it don't start looking like a pendulum. No, it's not pendulum. So it don't start looking like, I don't even know the word to use, abba hourglass. Please, corsets are amazing, but if they don't work for you, they do not work for you, and that's on period. I'm doing my eyeshadow now. If you've watched my vlogs, you realize that I'm an Oloduro makeup like eyeshadow person. I don't know how to apply eyeshadow, so I just kind of rough it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm wearing a burgundy dress, so I'm just going to make do with a burgundy tone or shade on my lid. And yeah, the next thing I want to talk about, you see those guests? There are some guests that as they are walking towards you, bouncer is supposed to be carrying them and throwing them away. Yeah, I said it. Next up, I go in with my eyeliner from Didi Beauty. It's called the Didi Beauty inked eyeliner, and after which I'm going to use my mascara, and then I'm going to use my lashes, and we're almost done. I also use the Didi Beauty lash Didi Max. That's what I use for my mascara as well. Now, some guests need cane. I'm really confused as to why, as a guest, maybe you come late for the event, for the wedding. You probably had other things that came. Okay, no problem. And maybe you get to the wedding at a time when food is not really surplus, which is most likely inevitable sometimes. My issue is this: why on earth you feel the right person to walk up to complain about you not getting food is the bride or the groom? Are you mad? Are you mad, bruv? Like, why? Okay, there's no food, no problem. So you, of all people, of the many people, let's say a 1,000 capacity wedding, of the 998 people, because let's say minus bride and groom, die in the hall, the person you want to go and meet to say, I did not get food to eat. They didn't give me food though. Maybe me around there. Is the bride and the groom. You must be mad. You must be mad, bro. Like, why? You have a problem, and your problem is not ordinary. Wait, let me even ask. So as you've told the bride now, as per your auntie of the bride or your uncle of the bride, or you're the one that changed the bride or the groom's pampers when they were small, what should they do? They should walk up to the food place and help you collect food. You're mad. No, there's no, it's on period. Something is wrong with you, and you guys need to really stop that thing. Stop it. If you come late for a wedding, the chances or the percentage of you not getting food is very high, because I don't understand. You are not even as important as anybody there, so you think they'll keep food for you because you are cool? Even mother of the bride or father of the groom or whoever it is, like family member and stuff, if you're not careful, you will not get food. If you're not careful, you will not get food. That's how mad it gets. And then you are just, I don't understand. You're not be behaving yourself. Be behaving yourself. I'm trying to concentrate on my eyeliner. The next thing, and which is most likely the last thing I want to talk about, is bridesmaid and groomsmen duty. I think this is an element of weddings that has been totally misunderstood. And yeah, so I just realized that my lashes glue has finished. Let's struggle. My lashes glue has finished, so I will be rocking my lashes without lashes. I'm just going to be rocking mascara on it. Moving on, so I was going to talk about the duty of bridesmaids and groomsmen. especially the chief bridesmaid. No, wait, it's never going to get chief, because I feel like the chief bridesmaid already naturally knows what she's supposed to do. So you know that thing that bridesmaids feel like their duty for the day is just to come and glam up. And like, well, she chose me as a bridesmaid to honor her day. It's a privilege for me to be a part of it. Auntie, your delulu is top notch. Because as a matter of fact, what people don't know is that you have been chosen to be a bridesmaid because you are considered a person of moral support. If you don't know that, know it now. The reason why you are a bridesmaid is just as the name says. You are a maid on that day, actually. Because you are there to support the bride. You're supposed to make her feel good. You're supposed to help her with the little things that she can't do on her by herself. The things that she naturally wants, but she can't get. She's just tired. She's everywhere. Everything is going on with her. She needs you to be that person around her that is a major source of support and inspiration. And if you're not that person, you're a waste of a bridesmaid. So I've noticed that, by the way, before I go ahead, I use the Merak eye pencil. Yeah, it's not eye pencil, eyeliner, inner eyeliner. Yeah, you know where it goes actually. Yeah. So how you would feel like you are doing the bride a favor by being a bridesmaid, and on that day you are sitting and crossing your leg because it's not your business. I feel like that is something a lot of people do, and it's totally wrong. It should not even be. You're supposed to be there to assist, from the engagement to the actual party to the bridal shower. You're supposed to be very involved. This applies to even the groomsmen. You feel you only just wear suit and talks and you're okay. No, you're supposed to actually be very useful. I've gone for weddings, I've been on trains where a lot of the bridesmaids are just crossing their legs, and now you realize that on the day they'll come with their own friends and they'll take care of their friends. Go and get food for the friend, get drink for the friend, but your bride is there, she's upset, things are not going right, and you really don't care. Why are you there? I think that thing that people think that, I'm supposed to just be there to just grace the occasion, should be addressed. You are a maid on that day, as the guy too as well. You're also there to assist your friend. Be useful. Now it now gets really bad that a lot of them now, the cloth they will now sew, especially if it's those trains where you're allowed to sew the styles that you want, the dress they will now sew. You'll now be asking them, please, how do you want to pack money with this dress? They'll not tell you, no, I'm not supposed to pack money. Auntie, uncle, if this is where your mindset is at, then don't bother. Don't be a bridesmaid, don't be a groomsman. It's okay, be a friend of the bride. You know those people that wear they wear their ashwebi and they still dancing. Yeah, be that. But if you're going to be a bridesmaid and a groomsman, be useful. Be very, very useful. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to rant about. I'm about to wrap up my makeup. I hope it's looking good. I hope so. Because as I am, I cannot be carrying money to makeup artists. So I will do the bit that I can and just rock the day. I'm going to wrap up shortly, but let me just show you what I have left to use based on products. I'm going to be using my highlighter. I have this Huda Beauty 3D highlights palette that I use, or highlighter palette, sorry, that I use. I also use this 7Co matte blush, so it's quite old, but I use this shade for my blush. And then I will also be using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I'll be going in with the Sopro Silhouette finishing spray, or locking spray, or locking mist for my makeup. And then for my lip, I'm going to go with something very ombre, burgundy and nude, and a little bit of gloss. I will be using the Fenty Beauty. I use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I love this because you can use it with or without foundation. That's just what it is. But I'll be using this in 445. That's my shade. Yeah, and I think that'll be all. So I will wrap up shortly. Yeah, let me just do all I can and then I'll wrap up shortly. Okay, I'm ready and I'm set to go. I think I look good. Don't I look good? I think I look good. All right, thank you guys for watching this video, for getting ready with me, and for also discussing with me those wedding issues that need to be addressed. Yes. I'm set to go for my wedding. I hope I look good. My hair is from, I can't remember. I did my makeup myself, of course. Thank you guys for staying with me till this point. I think I'm set to go. I'm rocking all silver today, and yeah, I have my fan here because the heat is crazy. But thank you guys for staying here with me and getting ready with me, and also discussing those wedding related issues that we need to talk about, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Till next time, I remain yours sincerely, Mo. Don't forget to subscribe, join the tribe. It's all fun, love, joy, happiness, good vibes here, and I really really would love to have you in the family, have you as part of the family. Till next time, stay amazing.